Hey there, I just felt like talking a little bit. Something just made me feel like clicking on. It's called Count Your Days. It's with lovely tea. It's called Fast Food Isn't Fast or Cheap Anymore. So you can finance fries at McDonald's. So now you can finance fries at McDonald's. That's what it's called. Anyway, Lovely T was talking about how she went to McDonald's and this is what the McFlurry looks. I haven't had fast food like that, like from Burger King. Burger King, just really nowhere. I don't go to a lot of these places. Whether Chick-fil-A, Wendy's, McDonald's, definitely not McDonald's. I do not want to go back McDonald's ever again. I have an issue with McDonald's and it's beyond the food. I saw something that's not good with McDonald's. I don't like the way these companies are so successful because of blood sacrifices. Allegedly, that is something that I saw in the unseen world with McDonald's. Is that uh, they thrive with blood sacrifice. It's like vampirism. I don't know how to explain it, but I know what I saw in the unseen world, and that's just why I just refuse with McDonald's. I don't like these companies. I saw that with McDonald's more than Burger King. I know all of those places are bad to eat at because the food may be bad, whatever. But with McDonald's, it's more than the bad food for me. They are vampires. They're soul snatchers. Like I don't like Ronald McDonald. The clowns are energy vampires. A clown is symbolic for energy vampires. That clown, Ronald McDonald's, is not meant for children just to have fun and be happy. They're energy vampires, and a lot of the energy is mostly zapped from children. But I just saw in 2021, late 2021, 2022, and on, I kept seeing McDonald's is like an energy vampire. I saw bad things at McDonald's, and that's why I just refused with them. A lot of people that these celebrities or whoever that do these blood sacrifices, I think they getting all this fame. They really doing sacrifices to keep these corporations afloat. That's what they doing those sacrifices for. It's not. I mean, they think they getting some money and fame, but it's really for these corporations. And that's why I saw that a lot with McDonald's. Even though it's with all of them, like Walmart is with all of them. I just keep I see it with Walmart too, but I really keep seeing this with McDonald's. That's why I just refuse with them. But anyway, I want to show this McFlurry. That's on Lovely Tees. I guess she's something on Instagram. I don't know. It was on her Discord or whatever. I don't know. I'm looking at her video on YouTube called "Count Your Days," and fast food isn't fast and cheap anymore. So now you can finance fries at McDonald's. And this is what the McFlurry looked like. I remember years ago when I did go to McDonald's, and I used to order the McFlurry because I just love Oreo cookies and cream. I just always love Oreo cookies and cream. And it used to come in this plastic cup with like a dome top, right? It used to have a dome like lid, and it would be a plastic cup. Now they put it in this paper looking thing. That don't make any sense to me. What's see, it must be like plasticky inside of this paper because what if the ice cream melts? It goes straight through that paper. That don't sound right to me. Like it must be plastic somewhere on the inside of that, like a solo cup. Because that don't even make sense. And then she said that she went to Popeyes just to get some rice and beans to put something in her stomach. Well, she said that before she got to this part with the McFlurry. So she said she went to Popeyes to order some a little side of rice and beans. I guess it used to cost $1.99. I'm gonna tell you, I don't go to Popeyes much. I'm not a big Popeyes person. You know what? It stinks turned me off. Ever since that thing came out with those chicken sandwiches, and then it's like that was could have been what you call it promoted because they could have been putting something in it. I just left all these fast food restaurants alone. Like I'm tired of them. But I never really went to Popeyes anyway. I think I would like their sweet tea, but I never went anywhere. But she said she went to Popeyes because she's used to it costing $1.99. And then when she ordered it and the lady told her total it was $5.48, she said absolutely not. And she drove off. Now here's what I want to say really quickly, because I'm not gonna take long. People are gonna lose their jobs. I think the people who work at these restaurants, these fast food restaurants, because these fast food restaurants are not costing as much as Red Lobster and what you call it, Ruth Chris. Like, who's gonna need to go to the fast food restaurant anymore if it's gonna cost as much as Ruth Chris? If it's gonna cost as much as a Hunter Steakhouse? If it's gonna cost as much as Longhorn? Then who's going back? Who's going to McDonald's? So that means people going to be out of a job. I said this with China, and I wasn't trying to be funny. When you have Americans that say, well, I'm just going to kick it home, that's fine because I wouldn't pay for the stuff either. But the people who work there need to count their days because they're not going to have a job. If people are going to decide, because Lovely T said that she went back home and she made her own rice and beans, and it was better than Popeyes. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. And I don't blame her. I wouldn't pay for it either. But this is what I'm talking about. It's almost like the people who work at these places, they need to have a discussion about these prices, because if people decide they're not going to want to go to these fast food restaurants to pay those kind of crazy prices, I mean, if it's going to cost that much, you might as well go to a real seafood restaurant or get some real gumbo or something and pay for the real stuff if you're going to pay those kind of prices. And when people decide to do that, folks are going to be out of a job. And I said this, like I said before, with China. When China decided to clap back at the tariffs being so high, and they spilled the beans about how all those name brand designer, whatever, clothes was really made from China. And so a lot of Americans decided to cut out the middleman and order directly from China. So when you have people that work in these high priced places with Versace and all that stuff, Louis Vuitton or whatever, Gucci, whatever. So when you have places that work in these type of stores where they get commissions, and then you have China to come along and say, oh, this is what you can just order it from us. This is the same stuff. You're just paying for the name. We're making it. You're just paying because somebody decided to put their name on it, but it's the same doggone thing. And so you have a lot of Americans that's decided to order straight from China, and now they going around like they billionaires too. Okay, or millionaires. And so then a lot of people that work at these places are out of jobs. Like, to me, it looked like all of this is to take people out of jobs. Because, if they raise up prices, then people are going to decide to grow their own food, right? Okay, well, you're going to raise up the prices at Walmart? Okay, with grocery stores? Okay, well, I'm going to grow my own food. Okay. But then what's going to happen with the people that work in these stores? See, to me, this is all done to take folks out of work. This is done to take people out of work. Because they're raising up the prices, but the quality of the food is not better. The quality keeps getting worse, but then they raise up the prices. What are you going to pay money for that for? Just to show you that you got the money to pay for it, but the quality is getting worse? Anyway, no, I wouldn't want to pay for that McFlurry. It's been years since I've been to McDonald's, actually ate something from there, and the last time I ordered a McFlurry, it was in like this plastic clear looking cup or whatever with the dome lid. And you used to be able to stick the spoon right through the hole in the dome lid with the McFlurry. And now that's what it looked like in a paper cup. But anyway, that's it. And I will talk later. Okay.